What's up guys? Welcome to the first ever vlog of this channel following Ohm. We used to do vlogs on this other channel, but you'll find out more about that later in life probably as this channel progresses. But today is the first episode of the van build series. I will link the previous because we have done a few things before, and obviously not gutting it or anything. We've just like done a no build thing, and those will be linked down below. But today we're finally starting our official like gutting of the van, the official van build. I forgot to mention we're doing it in like 110 degree weather out here in Arizona.
It's only 100, but it's still hot.
It's 100 right now. It's kind of early, but it's only gonna get hotter. Hopefully not though, I hope not, but it seems like there's not a cloud in sight, so that's good. Yeah, today we're just gonna be gutting the van up and doing as much as we can here in our apartment. As you saw from the intro, we're at an apartment basically, and we don't have like a porch, right, or driveway? Yeah, a driveway to like do this in, so we may get shut down, who knows. But for now, we're gutting the van. We're ready to go. Let's do it. It's official. We ripped one thing out of the van. It's a big piece of plastic right here. It's pretty exciting.
First piece off.
Let's go. So the problems we're running into right now are that these are like, oh no they're not. Figured it out actually on the spot. But seriously though, it does actually, we do need a special tool to take the seatbelts off. It's like a star. It's not like a regular, it's not a regular screwdriver. That rust underneath that spot. It's pretty gross, so we're gonna sand it down. It looks mostly like glue though than rust.
All right, we've got one wall down. We got a lot to go.
Currently we're drenched in sweat and we ran into one of our first problems maybe?
Maybe.
There's like a little AC intake right here on the side. This is part of it, the ducting system. Well, really the problem is these poppets. We don't know because that's like around the plastics. We might have to, we're gonna try to take those off first, see if we can just put them back on right afterwards. And hopefully the window doesn't fall out. So I just tried spinning this for like 5 minutes. It's a seat belt, another seat belt, slightly different size, bigger size than the other one. I think it's connected under the van. I'll have to check that in a sec. Then this one, which is the same type, it's a seat belt. They just decided to throw a tool that I don't have in the mix. I believe that's on these two underneath here. That like style. And then there's another one there, but let's find out if they're under the van. So it's moving a little bit. I can see that it's lifted up a little bit. It seems like they glued it or something in there. I don't know. Safety first, I guess, huh? Sometimes it gets easier. Sorry.
Got it, folks. Woo! One seatbelt.
That was the culprit right there. We're gonna try to get that baby off. Oh wait, no, sorry. That one. We're gonna try to get that one off right now. All right, so these guys, we've already taken them out. Well, actually, fudge.
Not those ones.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. So for a while we did a no build, and we had 2 rows of chairs, and I guess we just took out the one. I thought I took out the other one, but these were not easy. These ones go through all the way, and some of them don't. So some of them are built or bolted through the van somewhere. So we'll just find out. But the ones that even weren't, they were like just like this one. They were like glued in or something. So we'll start with the ones that we should have taken out first. I know I just talked a lot of S about that, but those 2 came out really easy, so we got 4 more to go, and hopefully those were just as easy. Broke. Okay, so far we've already taken off all the side paneling, which was a pretty easy job. The hardest part was the metal things, but just a few of the screws out of like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There are only 2 of them out of 12. Yeah, 12 of them were hard, but they were really hard. Like as you saw, it was really a leverage thing for me. I feel like if I could be standing outside of the van, I had to get a better angle, I probably would have got it, but it doesn't matter because I got it out now. The reason why we're starting this now, because we could have been doing the no build thing for a little bit while, but it was kind of getting hard with the food, not having a kitchen and stuff like that. But what really motivated us was that we think there might be mold and rust going on because of the back here.
It leaks.
It leaks every time it rains, or even when it just gets like a park sprinkler goes on it, water starts pouring through, so it's like there's a big hole. So that's kind of what we're worried about. That's why we sped it up and started the van build now and gutting it now, because we basically want to get the flooring, everything out, and then put flooring, walls, insulation, run the wires, and then build the frame for our bed. So, and that's pretty much as far as we're gonna go, probably like in the next few months. And it'll still look nice. It'll just be very empty in here. A lot of room for activities. All of our work stuff will be hidden away, and then we'll also know if there's mold or not or rust by that time. Then we'll feel better sleeping in it, because I just felt really weird sleeping in this van, you know, every single night, and when there might be mold going inside of it or something. So that's why we're gutting this baby now, so we can get back to work, back to doing what we love, being on the beach. So I'm pretty sure the people who sold it to us, which we did love them at first, but we hate them now. But then we got a good deal on the van, so it's fine. I could actually feel this separating when I hang on it. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, dang.
Wow. It's definitely already doing that, and they've already recocked it. But I'm pretty sure the place knew about it, because I'm sure what we're gonna find out here is so much spray insulation and all this stuff trying to fix this. But what we're gonna have to do is scrape all this out from both sides and just redo it. So a guy told us, you probably don't care, I might not leave this in, but a guy told us that since it's going all the way through, which we can see, once we scrape it all out, we're gonna put tape right here and caulk it from the other side, and then take the tape off and then recaulk from this side, just so it doesn't, you know, spill over. But yeah, let's do it. All right, guys, so we've got the sides taken out, except for this one. We still have to get
Seatbelt.
we have to get a seatbelt. We have to get a seatbelt. Like this Phillips head is not the normal one. This is like a 6-star. I guess it's called a T-star or something. I don't know. We need that to take out the seatbelts, take out the rest of this, but we still got to take out this big boy. So let's do it. Remember to be safe, but also just know that you're throwing this all away, so you don't have to be super gentle with all this, you know.
We should have masks on and maybe gloves, but it's okay. Safety first, children. Yikes. Woo! ceiling coming down. This black ducting is in there. That's the only thing holding it up.
All right, guys, so the roof is part of the ducting system, so it's like inside of it. As you can see here, like the black ducting just goes inside of it. But if you just remove this, I think it's just gonna come right off.
Wowzers.
I need a knife to cut it though because I don't want to rip the front out, you know? Alright, so this is underneath the roof, underneath your ceiling here. So I think I'm going to pop this part off, or try to, and see if I can get this wire out of it. And then we'll try to figure that out later, I guess. Alright guys, that is without the ceiling. Oh yeah, we gotta unscrew that to take that off. That'll be next. But check it out, the framing, it goes like a lot into it. Like a whole half a foot. And that's
not what we want.
And that is space that we need. So if we could just, we're gonna, I'm not even joking. It's welded on like the parts here, but I mean a simple saw will take that off. I just wonder how much of it is structural and like how much of it is just like, oh, we needed to put the roof on, so we'll, you know, whatever. I don't know anything about builds, so. But I don't think it's structural at all, because I've stood on this thing and this doesn't support that, obviously. And I think it would be stronger if we built kind of like a cage, you know, whatever we're gonna do, or thing. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. The roof, I think we're gonna leave all this framing on until we decide what to do with that part. But I think next we're gonna just take this off and then maybe start the floor. We'll see what's up. All right, guys, we decided to be wise and use the mask because we're cutting up some like fiberglass stuff.
Seriously, safety first.
Yeah, safety first, guys. But it only adds a layer of heat and feels like I can't breathe.
For like the fourth time. Curious Nancy's. Oh my god, nothing happened.
Alright guys, we did it. We removed the walls, the roof, the flooring.
Half of the flooring.
Some plastic paneling. Yeah, the wood is still in the floor, but
because
we're saving that.
Pro tip.
Yeah, we've learned this from other YouTubers, is it helps us like map out the wheel wells and stuff like that. So
for the new floor.
Yeah, for the new floor that we're gonna put in there. So that's why we're gonna keep that. So yeah, basically all we gotta do now is go dump it at the dump if it's still open. If not, we're gonna do it tomorrow, but we're not gonna film that. We will film the rest of this obviously and show you like taking out the floor and then putting all the insulation and stuff, which is next.
Yeah, I think the next is gonna be taking this rest of this floor out, painting, sealing, rust, whatever, and then maybe taking out this insulation up here.
There's like spray foam insulation. I think that we could just use a sander, which we'll have to use, you know, massive glasses, but. So yeah, we're gonna remove the existing framing from the top, not the walls though, and maybe like try to make one that's curved or make it higher or whatever. We'll sand it down and see what happens, see how much room we have to play with, and then we'll decide what we're doing to the roof. But if we could remove the existing framing in the roof, then we'd have like another half a foot of space. So what's gonna be next is gonna be removing the floor and then sanding down all the rusty parts and fixing this hole, and then priming and painting over all the like existing rust and scratches and things in the metal that we don't want to rust in the future. So that's pretty much gonna be in the next video. If there is any more, you'll find out, and we'll find out because we don't really know. So thank you for watching this first episode. If you're still here and haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button because we're a new channel. If you want to watch the rest of, or sorry, the beginning, if you want to watch the beginning of this van series, I was doing it over my other YouTube channel, which I'm just gonna keep for specific things now, and this is all my vlogs, so we're gonna link all that down below. And see you next time. Peace.